Hello. Mysterious radio signals coming from a galaxy billions of light-years away reach Earth. They carry an amount of energy equivalent to everything the Sun emits in a century. Could they be messages from an alien civilization with technologies far more advanced than ours? This type of signal, traversing space over billions of light-years, divides scientists. For some, it's extraterrestrials attempting contact with Earth. For others, they may have been emitted by neutron stars resulting from the collapse of a superstar, a giant star with a size equivalent to 8 times the mass of the Sun. The mysterious signals pose new challenges for astronomers. They originate from a galaxy located 3 billion light-years from Earth. Each light-year is about 9 trillion and 500 billion kilometers. Termed FRBs, an acronym for fast radio bursts, the signals bring elements that may help decipher the puzzle, including the fact that they can be detected by several telescopes at the same time. This allows them to be studied by scientists from various countries. For now, the signals are being monitored by astronomers from the Parkes Observatory in Australia, Green Bank in West Virginia, United States, and the University of Tokyo. Although invisible to the naked eye, they are easily detected by radio telescopes installed at different points on Earth. Initially, the signals were mistaken for solar flares, but astronomers from the University of Tokyo observed differences between these emissions. At the same time, similarities were detected with seismic activity on Earth, hence the possibility that they originate from neutron stars resulting from the explosion of a superstar, resembling a large earthquake. Scientists believe that studying this phenomenon could lead to important discoveries about earthquakes, which cannot yet be predicted. Neutron stars possess powerful magnetic fields, which have been the focus of research by scientists from the Department of Astronomy at the University of Tokyo. In recent years, astronomers at that university have recorded 7,000 emissions of FRB signals, providing a broad field of study. An exoplanet that possesses a strange magnetic field connected to a nearby star. Scientists do not rule out any hypothesis in the investigation of possible extraterrestrial life. Its name is YZ7b. It is an exoplanet, meaning a planet located beyond the solar system that orbits a dwarf star called YZ7. It is situated more than 100 trillion kilometers from Earth and meets some fundamental conditions to harbor some form of life, albeit in a very primitive way. When scientists search for a planet where life could exist, the first condition is that it be rocky and have a magnetic field. To have a clearer idea, the magnetic field ensures the existence of life on Earth by forming a protective layer against the Sun's radiation. Although situated trillions of kilometers from Earth, YZ7b emits signals that reach our planet. Studies show that this planet not only is rocky, but also has a magnetic field, and we hope to discover more details, said Joe Pass, director of the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in the United States. The star YZ7 and its planet YZ7b form an ideal pair. They are so close that the planet completes its orbit in just 2 days. In comparison, in the solar system, the fastest orbit around the Sun is that of Mercury, which takes 88 days, and Earth's orbit takes 365 days. Could a moon of Saturn hold secrets about extraterrestrial life? Some scientists believe so. A rocky ball covered in ice with a liquid water ocean beneath the surface. That's what Enceladus, the 6th largest moon of Saturn, is like. For NASA scientists, Enceladus is the most likely place to harbor some form of life in the solar system outside of Earth. Hence, the moon has been the preferred target of studies by astrobiology experts. If there is any form of life there, it would likely be microorganisms capable of surviving in the existing ocean beneath the icy surface. Saturn is the planet with the largest number of moons in the solar system, 146 in total. One of them, Titan, is larger than the planet Mercury. After Saturn, Jupiter comes in second place with 95 moons. The first discoveries about Enceladus's characteristics were made by the Voyager 1 and 2 spacecraft in the 1980s, but it was thanks to the Cassini mission in 2015 that the existence of an ocean between the rocky core and the icy surface of the satellite was confirmed. Furthermore, the Moon has volcanoes that eject large jets of water vapor for more than a decade. The Cassini mission studied the moons and rings of Saturn. The Big Bang, the massive explosion that gave rise to planets, stars, and everything we know in the universe, occurred 13.8 billion years ago, according to most scientists. But not all galaxies were born during that period. Some emerged about 2 or 3 billion years after the Big Bang and are known as young or adolescent galaxies. Scientists from Northwestern University in Chicago, United States, are studying the trajectory of these clusters of stars based on images captured by the James Webb Space Telescope. Through these studies, astronomers hope to discover how stars are born, evolve, and come together to form galaxies. We are trying to understand how all of this happened over these billions of years, says Allison Strong, a researcher at the Carnegie Center, an institution dedicated to space research at Northwestern University. Strong reminds us that after the Big Bang, there was a period of intense space activity with the formation of planets, billions of stars, comets, and other celestial bodies. So far, the James Webb Telescope has captured details of 33 galaxies far from the Milky Way, and each of them is expected to provide a series of new discoveries. Avilob, a professor and researcher at Harvard University, said he found, with the help of magnets, 10 microspheres at the bottom of the sea, which he believed to be made of iron. However, upon examination under the microscope, the colors gold, blue, and brown caught his attention. Some even resembled miniature versions of Earth. An analysis of the composition showed that the objects found are made up of 84% iron, 8% silicon, 4% magnesium, and 2% titanium, along with other trace elements. For the scientist, the fact that the meteorite is composed of materials harder than iron suggests that it could be part of a spacecraft from another civilization or a technological device. Lobby said that analyses in this regard are just beginning. The researcher also made headlines worldwide by stating that a strange cosmic object spotted in 2017 could be a 1 megastructure of alien origin. The object was sighted in Hawaii and left scientists perplexed by its rapid movement. The speed was so unusual that some scientists still believe it was an object made by aliens. Astronomers then named it Oumuamua, which in Hawaiian means the distant messenger that arrives first. An article published in the journal Natura proposes that the object's behavior was a physical mechanism observed in other icy comets. It involved the degassing of hydrogen as the celestial body warmed up under sunlight. Avilob's search continues with the Galileo project, which has been seeking physical evidence of the existence of extraterrestrial beings since 2021. The NASA has released the most comprehensive report in history on UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Do they really exist? In movies, UFOs are almost always depicted as objects that cause fear. A lot of fear. In real life, NASA says that many credible witnesses, often military aviators, have reported seeing objects they did not recognize in the airspace of the United States. The document states that most of these phenomena have been explained, but a small number have not been identified as natural or man-made phenomena. The agency now refers to these events as unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. For NASA, eyewitness reports are difficult to prove or refute. Scientists say there is no reason to conclude that the phenomena have any extraterrestrial sources, but they assert that these objects must have traveled through our solar system to reach here. The document presented by the agency was based only on non-confidential data. The United States Department of Defense still keeps images and videos classified, with access prohibited for the press and the public. Shortly after NASA released this report, a former U.S. intelligence official came forward to confirm that the United States possesses intact UFOs of still unknown origin. David Charles Grusher, 36, is a decorated former officer in Afghanistan. He was an employee of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency and the National Reconnaissance Office. He served on a task force for unidentified aerial phenomena and was categorical in his disclosure to the Debrief website. According to Grusher, information about unidentified flying objects collected by the government is illegally kept secret by Congress. However, the former officer said he did not personally see the vehicles. NASA says that one of the agency's priorities is the search for life in other parts of the universe, but so far has found no reliable evidence of extraterrestrial life. According to the agency, there is also no evidence that the objects are from other planets. An extremely high-energy particle has been detected falling to Earth. The discovery surprised scientists because it is believed to have come from an unidentified region of space outside our galaxy. This is already the second mysterious cosmic event detected in the last 3 decades. Materazo, the Japanese sun goddess. That was the name given to one of the highest energy cosmic rays detected so far. According to scientists, only events on scales that surpass the explosion of a star can produce particles like this one. What surprised researchers is that the particle seems to have come from outside the Milky Way. The discovery was published in the journal Science. Intrigued, Professor John Matthews from the University of Utah, co-author of the study, said that when tracing its trajectory back to the source, researchers found nothing sufficiently energetic capable of producing it. The Materazo has an energy millions of times greater than particles produced in the Large Hadron Collider, the world's most powerful accelerator located at the core in Switzerland. Cosmic rays rain down on Earth almost all the time and can be detected by instruments such as the Telescope Array Observatory in Utah, where the Materazo was discovered. Located at an altitude of 1,200 meters in the desert of the American state, the telescope is in a privileged position to detect highly energetic cosmic rays. Currently undergoing expansion, astronomers hope it will help solve this mystery. Once it receives 500 new detectors, it will have a larger area to capture more extreme events like this one. Mailing address: Titan, moon of Saturn, or Ganymede, moon of Jupiter. If there are 2 places in extraterrestrial space that could one day host human colonies, those are Jupiter and Saturn's moons. For now, scientists are studying potential landing sites for crewed spacecraft on exploratory missions. Studies in this regard are being conducted by researchers at the Institute of Geophysics at the University of Hawaii, led by Professor Liliane Bucardi. The largest of Saturn's 146 moons, Titan, has rivers, lakes, and seas that make part of its surface habitable, although under very different conditions from Earth. With masks and special suits, humans could spend seasons there, as long as they are protected to withstand temperatures as low as 170 degrees below zero. The main discoveries about Titan were made by NASA's Cassini mission. On the other hand, Ganymede is not only the largest of Jupiter's 95 moons, but also the largest natural satellite in the solar system and the only one to have a magnetic field. Among other details, the Hubble Space Telescope detected the presence of oxygen in Ganymede's atmosphere, a decisive factor for allowing some form of life there. The existence of an ice crust and liquid water has also been detected. Temperatures there can drop to beyond 140 degrees below zero. The Voyager 1 and 2 and Pioneer 10 spacecraft contributed the most information that scientists currently have about Jupiter and its moons. Life as we know it is not possible without phosphates. This combination of phosphorus with oxygen is essential for the creation of DNA and RNA, molecules that transport energy, cell membranes, bones, and teeth in humans and animals, and even in the marine plankton microbiome. And it is precisely because of phosphate that the search for extraterrestrial life in our solar system has become more exciting. Based on data from the Cassini probe, a team of scientists from 10 institutions around the world detected phosphates in the ice-covered ocean of Enceladus, the sixth largest moon of Saturn, showing that it is habitable. The study was published in the journal Nature. On Saturn's moon, they found concentrations 100 times higher than those found here on Earth. According to Professor Christopher Glenn of the Southwest Research Institute, this is a remarkable discovery for astrobiology and a major step in the search for life beyond Earth. One of the biggest shifts in science in the last 25 years was the revelation that planets with underground oceans are common in our solar system, not only for icy moons like Europa, Titan, and Enceladus, but also for the distant Pluto, increasing the number of worlds throughout the galaxy that could harbor some form of alien life. Now, the next step is to return to Saturn's moon to see if that ocean, in addition to being habitable, is inhabited. In the search for extraterrestrial life, scientists have found what they consider a perfect solar system. This system consists of 6 planets and formed approximately 12 billion years ago, long after the Big Bang. Named HD 1167, the system holds fundamental differences compared to our solar system. All 6 planets are practically the same size. This is because the formation did not occur violently, as with the 8 planets orbiting the Sun, where giants like Saturn and Jupiter belong to the same alignment as others much smaller. An article published by the journal Nature reveals that the discovery has been monitored by scientists from the University of Chicago and Warwick in the United Kingdom. The system is located about 100 light-years from Earth, remembering that each light year equals 9,500 billion kilometers. It was qualified as perfect because it did not have a chaotic origin and, throughout its history, did not undergo drastic transformations. The planets of this system were detected by European and North American astronomers. They used TESS, the acronym for the NASA Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, and also CHEOPS, the Characterizing Exoplanet Satellite, from the European Space Agency, ESA. We're wrapping up here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button or leave a message in the comments. Until next time.